Hey, how's it going, guys? So, by now I'm sure most of you have heard about the ban going on in the United States involving vapes and e-cigarettes and all that. Basically, just to give you the gist of it, a quick breakdown, the government believes that the vape industry is marketing towards children, mainly due to the fact that the flavors that they put in the vapes have ridiculous names and tastes like mango or coconut or whatever, and they believe that adults aren't using those products, and the only reason those flavors were even created was to market towards teens and kids and stuff and get them to buy them, almost just like cigarettes back in the day when cigarettes were being marketed towards children, and now they're obviously banned for children, right? That's the same thing that the government believes is going on with the vapes. Now, whether you agree that, they're marketing towards children, that's on you. That's not what we're going to be talking about today, and I won't be giving my opinion on that either because that's irrelevant. But what is relevant is experts are now saying that banning flavored vape juice, is racist. Which, what in the fuck? Now, this article is by Vice, okay, and I would love to read you guys the entire thing, but it contains a lot of statistics and it's pretty long. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and link it down in the description. So if you want to see the statistics they're talking about, or just read up on it or whatever you want to do, it will be in the description. But what I'm going to do in the video is just kind of give you a very brief explanation of why they're saying it's racist and talk about that instead of all the exact statistical numbers, because I feel like in the argument it's kind of not very important. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave those out. But the reason they're saying it is racist is because they are banning the flavored juice because it is bad for teens and young adults or whatever, and it's killing them and giving them diseases, okay? And the reason that is racist is because menthol cigarettes aren't being banned. And their reasoning for that is the statistics shown in the article, which once again you can read it, it'll be in the description if you want to read it. The statistics are saying that the majority of people who smoke menthols are African American, okay? And the number one cause of preventable, once again, that's a key word, preventable, the number one cause of preventable African American death is by smoking menthol cigarettes, okay? So in the eyes of these experts, the fact that they are banning the flavored vape juice, which is hurting and killing kids, but not banning the menthol cigarettes, which is hurting and the number one cause of killing African Americans, they are saying that is racist because they're banning what is killing kids, but not banning what is killing the African American community the most. That is why they're saying it's racist. And honestly, I guess I can see where they're coming from. I can kind of understand the argument there. It does make a little bit of sense, but if you just think about it for a second, you realize that's stupid. The government, it's not racist. The government's not being fucking racist. The difference is they're banning something that kids are using compared to what adults are using. So I really don't think that the connection they're trying to make in any way is actually racist. I do see where they're kind of coming from, but I don't think the government's intent is to be racist or show hate towards the African American community. Now, as I said, I can almost see where they're coming from with this article, okay? I can almost see the point they're trying to make, but when it comes down to it, it just doesn't make sense, and it's stupid because the subjects are two different things. They are banning the vape products because they are hurting children and they're bad for teens, and they believe they are marketed towards teens. That is why they're banning the vape products. They're not banning them because they are killing white people. Now, if the sole reason they were banning them is because it was the number one preventable cause of death for white people, but they weren't banning the number one preventable cause of death for black people, then yes, I could probably agree with you that it would be racist in some way, okay? But that is not the case. They are only banning it because underage kids are using it, of all kinds of races, by the way. Every race of children are using these things, and it is hurting them and killing them and giving them diseases. That is why they're banning it. It has nothing to do with black or white. And I think these experts, or whoever wrote the article, is really just trying to reach for a reason to be offended and really just trying to get people in some kind of race war when it has nothing to do with that. I mean, this is 2019. Everyone is offended by everything nowadays. Everything is racist, feminist. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Another thing about this that bothers me is I think that these people are trying to be way too controlling, because I think people should just be able to live their lives how they want to a reasonable extent. They're upset because the government isn't banning things that are killing their community, but at the end of the day, those people are making those choices to smoke menthol cigarettes. You know what I mean? They made the choice to smoke, so let them do it. You know, I understand it kills the community, but at the end of the day, these are grown men and women who have made the conscious decision to smoke a cigarette, and it will have side effects, okay? They are allowed to make those choices. They are adults. So they should just leave it be. I don't understand why people are in everyone's business so much and want to change how they live their life or how healthy they are. What do you guys think? Do you think that the banning of vape juice and all that, but not the banning of menthol cigarettes, makes the whole thing racist? Do you think it's stupid? Do you kind of understand where they're coming from, like I do, but think it's just so far out and it's totally reaching for something to be offended by? Just what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I like to see what you guys think about these things. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.